Hello, Fire. This is Elijah Keating from WisdomSeekers.net. Please go check us out. And this is for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And let's see what the week of the 3rd to the 9th, March 2019 has in store for you. And the first card I pulled was Know Your Fears. And that, as you know your fears, then they become insignificant. If you allow them to become insignificant, they will become insignificant. And it's when you face this, knowing your fears is one thing, facing your fears is another. And one of the things I learned over the years of going through spiritual growth was the fear of doing something, the fear of facing my fears was much harder than the actual event. Once I faced my fears, it was fine. But facing it they cause ulcers and things like that. But facing it and seeing it is a totally different thing. There's certain fears that it doesn't matter what they are, they're valid and legit, but there's very, very few of those. The only one I can think of that would be actually totally legit is with the child passed before you did. That's my opinion. Any other thing you can come back from, you can regroup. But losing the someone you love, that is very difficult, even though they are alive on the other side and they do come on check on you and they do all these exciting and fun things. So the first card is Know Your Fears. What's the next card? Well, the first card is the Six of Wands. So shaping up, starting out to be a really good energy. Six of Wands is a powerful, positive, things are coming your way, things are working for you, you're feeling good about yourself, and people around you are feeling good about themselves. So who wouldn't want that? Princess of Cups. Got it. Princess of Cups is the wise inner child. So if there's something that you're afraid of, and she thinks it's time for you to, or he thinks it's time for you to face it, the wise inner child will bring that energy up. What's behind you? It's the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords looks dour and dark, but truly, if you look at it, it means that he's gained tools. The person has gained the tools they need to survive. He's learned how to weather the storm. And you look, the storm is coming to an end, and there's land they're being pushed towards, even though the water is still choppy. He basically has all the tools that are necessary to make things work. What's coming below? You have support. You have tremendous amount of support. And who do you have the support from? I think in your case, it will probably be a few people here in the physical, but the majority will be your guides and angels in this case. Though family and friends have a huge part to play in our lives. That is true. What is directly in front of us? It's the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is probably, that is in itself, it is fear. It's a rigidity, it's a fear of letting go, of moving forward. Can you keep it and maintain it? In the past, I would have said yes. Not this week you can't. Because you have too much support. You've got too many tools. And I think you've already given you permission for it to move forward. Because the next one is Judgment. And Judgment, if you look at Judgment, all the dark people who are hiding from that which is are moving into the light. So yeah, you've already given your permission to move forward and do that which is necessary to change and grow and become more of who you are, your authentic self. By facing your shadow, You become the authentic you. 10 of Swords. That is something. When you look at it, all the swords are in the pack. That means that they're finished. They're falling out. And you're heading towards the sun. And then we have the Emperor. The Emperor now, that is a very powerful card. I prefer the Emperor and the Empress together, but the Emperor, if you're heading to become the Emperor, you're heading towards a final destination, a very positive, wonderful event. What is it? Well, the Emperor was the most powerful human being on the face of the earth at one time. He has the power over just about everything in the physical, anyhow. In this case, you have the power over everything that belongs to you in the spiritual and energy. What does that do for you? The Two of Cups. It brings things together. It creates a balance in your life, a strengthening, a powerful beginning. Grounding. And grounding is the most important thing in the entire world. If you want to move forward, you have to be grounded. You have to face your shadow. You have to be grounded. And I hate the word have to, because there's no such word as have to. But in any case, I have never met anybody who did not move forward, who was not grounded, and who had not faced the shadow. And what will that bring you? 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is a mature form of joy and happiness. So we have here, face your shadow, or face your fears. And what you need and what is necessary will be given to you in fair number so that you can do exactly that. This week is a good week for everybody involved. There's a lot of learning and growth, which is, it can be traumatic, it can be kind of exhausting, but if you set the goal in mind that you're going to expand and become that which you truly are, your authentic self, then it is a great week. With that, I'm going to say namaste and good luck.